The Rancor's Brothel presents The Curse of Strahd.
Shadows appear. Bitches, roll initiative.
My favorite was Ignatius Rock, which would be the name of Sir Iggy Pop, not an actual rock.
Who said that?
It was him. It was on a.
I've been speaking probably for the majority of podcasts for the last 3 years. Can you give me a little bit here?
Oh, I'm sorry. How long have you been talking? You just can't get it right?
Well, not at all. Ever.
Like me choking.
Have you ever heard me speak at all? I just make up.
Yeah, 12.
It's mostly true, actually.
Matt got a 3.
16.
13.
24.
What?
24. I rolled a 19.
Jesus
Plus
Christ.
5.
Jesus
Of course,
Christ.
these things are made of blackness, so of course Lucas saw them before anyone else.
I was like, somebody take my hoodie.
A reflection of my soul.
Oh, these shadows look just like me lost in a wasteland of blackness. Oh, they're coming to choke the life out of me.
What's the difference?
No, you're not getting the emo thing right. You don't want to live.
I know.
You just want to suffer eternally so you can tell everyone about it. It's in there somewhere. Okay, Lucas, you see shadowy forms in front of you. You may act.
I'll swing at the one that's closest to me, because it's behind me, I guess. I'll attack that one.
Go for it. Roll an attack.
Yeah, we're attacking the things from Ghost that take you to hell.
11 hit.
Nope.
That's not good.
What are you going to do, Lucas?
No, I'll stay where I'm at.
Pither.
I guess I'll swing at the thing right next to me, huh?
Yeah. The old convalescing,
I'm gonna assume 11 doesn't hit.
It does not.
I'm raging.
You're welcome.
For 23.
Yes, that hits.
9.
Okay. You swing through with your...
Spear.
Okay, just making sure. You swing through with your spear, and as you go through, you notice that it sort of cuts through quite easily, and then you feel a lot of resistance somewhere in the midsection of this thing, and it lets out a wail of horrific awfulness. Okie dokie. Davun.
And I will turn undead.
Yep. Seems about right.
Wisdom saves.
We'll just go around the horn here. 2, 10, 14, 17, 19, 16.
I got these 3.
Okay, and they have to...
What's their CR?
Really low.
How low?
Pretty low. Like not even a full number.
Yeah.
Alright.
1/2. Yeah?
They're 1/2.
These 3 are gone.
You see the paladin step up, and he holds up.
The holy symbol of Ravenkind.
Oh, you did use a holy symbol of Ravenkind?
Oh, wait, no, I've got the other one.
If you use a holy symbol of Ravenkind, it may do extra. I don't remember.
No, it's only against vampires.
Oh, is it only against vampires? For some reason, I thought it increased your turn as
I can use it as a holy symbol, but I have to burn a charge
You're
to
a
do
paladin
that.
now?
Oh, that's right.
No, I'm not.
He's always had a holy symbol.
Yeah, but he said paladin.
No, my...
And I don't want to dispute him on his words anymore.
Good.
My turn undead is destroy undead now
Yeah.
if they're a certain challenge rating.
Cool.
So he holds up the holy symbol, says something cool. The room is bathed in temporary light, and you just see 3 shadows vanish.
Yeah, I don't know the phrase in Dwarven, but I know the Latin is lava quotus sordidum. Cleanse what is unclean.
It's Latin for get the out.
Yeah, no, I got it. It's like you looked that up, like you already...
You realize he does this on the off weekends when we don't play, right? Like, he exercises.
We exercises.
Yeah,
He's
demons.
IRL.
What?
Read Jim Butcher. Jesus Christ.
He goes to places with demons, and he does jazzercise with them. He exercises them. Oh my god. I realize frequently I say because I'm trying to talk so fast. To keep the podcast moving.
I didn't know what you guys were talking about.
Monk.
I'm sorry. Hitting this
I'll step up there and hit him.
does a
Ooh.
13 hit.
You have a bonus action?
No. Oh,
Bless you.
okay.
What?
What the ever? Does a 13
Share with
hit?
the class? Or?
It's not my turn, and I couldn't yell a warning.
He's telling you may not want to punch them or touch
I'm
them.
not. I'm using my,
Okay.
this is my nunchaku.
Okay, a 13 hits.
13, and then so the 20 hits as well. Now, not knowing that, I would go in for the extra strike. Which would miss. Haha, because it's 10. Misses?
It does miss.
Alright.
Isn't talking a free action?
It is, but...
It's not on my turn.
No, it has to be your turn.
18
That's talk.
damage.
Okay. You, So you swing, and as you swing through, it's like you're shadow boxing. It just floats through air.
So
you don't
damn
make
literal.
any contact with anything.
Shadowboxing just caught up to me, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're just gonna collapse. So that one's gonna attack Matt. We'll bring the other one into Pithur, and Pithur will get 2 swinging at him. The shadows move forward.
One of them can hit me if you want.
Nah, that's
If you
okay.
want.
First
You
one's
cast that
swinging
thing?
at Matt.
How many times can you cast that?
8.
Miss.
Next one at Troy. 16.
Nope.
Third one. A 22.
Nope.
He's raging.
Oh, yeah.
11 necrotic damage.
Halved.
Yep. Next part isn't half though.
Wait, did he hit you? I thought you missed.
Second one hit.
Once.
Please reduce your strength by 1.
Ooh.
Which if that takes you from an even number to an odd number, it calculates everything now at 1 less. Because they strength drain.
Now, how long was the effect of that last?
You wouldn't know. Well, you would know because I think you fought these things before. Not in this campaign though.
Mm-hmm.
When? When have you fought shadows?
They're what attacked us when we took the orb from the statue.
They never attacked you. They never touched you.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
I
The
don't
only thing
think
that came off after you was the shambling mound.
orb.
No.
No. He took the orb. We got attacked.
Took the orb.
Yeah.
The statue of Strahd.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought you were talking about downstairs.
No.
Yeah, no, those are shadows. Yes. You've been hit by this before. You would know that after a rest you'll be fine.
Well, I didn't get hit by this before because I never had to take minuses.
No,
You
I
probably
didn't.
just didn't get hit. He did the same
Yeah.
same spell before, and most of them ran away.
yeah.
It is Lucas's turn.
Wait,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Necrotic damage comes off of my total.
No,
No,
that's
necrotic
only
is
for
just another
vampires.
type. You
Oh,
just,
okay.
because of your way of the bear or whatever the hell it is, you just take half, which is insane to me, but it is what it is.
Strong like bear.
I have no idea why any barbarian would ever not take that, because it just has
It's an OP time.
literally everything.
Yeah.
I actually looked it up after we were done playing last week. There have been a
good.
lot of people going, what the literal is this? So, I mean, the thing is that you can only rage for so long. And in an extended battle, you can only rage so many times. So,
5.
Wow.
Lucas actually rolled more than ones or twos.
16, 18 total. And
Are you sure?
yeah.
You said 5?
Yeah.
Plus
5 plus 5 is
13.
10.
Okay, 18. Good.
Yeah.
So you step up with the...
The short sword.
Okay. You step up with the short sword, and you turn and you put it where you expect its eye to be.
Mhm.
And, because again, it's just sort of a complete shadowy, vaguely humanoid thing. And you put it through roughly a left eye, and you feel something shudder through your arm, and it just poofs. Pithur!
Keely.
Yeah, go after the one that I attacked already.
It's the one on your right.
Yeah. For 20 something.
It hits.
That's an 11.
It also poofs into non-existence.
Okay, I'll swing to the other one. For the same amount. 20 something. That's a... Oh, God. Plus 13.
13 total?
Yeah.
So you swing right and cut through one of them, and then you just sort of flip your wrists around and bring it back through, and, push the spear through another one, and you now can see through it. It's becoming very, very pale.
Oh, it's not dead?
No, it's not dead.
I get 6 points of temporary hit points for the killing the other one, though?
Hey, the one next to me died.
You didn't kill it.
I just gotta be near it when it dies.
Oh, I thought you had to kill it.
Davin?
It's gotta be within 5 feet of me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks, buddy.
Sacred Flame at the one that's left.
Sure.
Party share this.
Dexterity save.
What type of damage is that? Is that actual fire or is it not
Radiant.
actual fire? It's radiant? Gotcha.
Pew, pew,
I wasn't
pew,
sure what it
pew.
was. It made it, I'm sure.
Yep, it did.
So it's no damage, is it?
Nope.
Alright.
What
You
try to
throw and just... It's gone.
do? What'd you throw at? Throw at it?
Sacred Flame.
No, it didn't do any damage.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You just threw at it and missed.
Yep.
Oh, Sacred Flame.
Did you yell something about me not touching it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Matt, it's your turn.
Leading question.
Matt, it's your turn.
Thank you. Oh,
You can't do that.
nat 20.
Sorry, I thought that was me.
Okay, you hit it.
So double damage, bitch.
Double damage. Multiplier, do we roll twice? I don't remember how we do it here.
Double roll, single multiplier.
5 plus you.
10.
Okay.
10 damage.
Again, you're just swinging through air. It doesn't feel like you're striking anything. Oh, wait. Would that have been enough? How much damage did you do? You did 13. Okay, sorry. I wrote down the wrong number. That would be enough to kill it. It did not.
Yay! 24.
For some reason, I did not write down 13.
Is there a max to that?
Nope.
They don't exactly have
There
a
is with a lot of other things, but not with Elemental.
That's 600 XP.
Oh.
A piece?
No, total.
Ah,
They're half. They're
I
half.
just want to make sure. So
No,
150.
I was getting ready to go 600, so that would be 150 apiece, yeah. In case you can't tell, my brain is real slow today.
You want to open that door now?
I want to check the door. Now that things are coming out of the woodworks.
It's a door.
Percept the door.
Rats.
Nat 20. Is the door booby trapped?
You do not perceive any traps.
I will open the door.
Okay. You open the door into, we said it was an operating room.
Operation, yeah.
A bloodstained table stands in the middle of this otherwise empty room.
Okay. There's
Like the blood's fresh?
The bloodstained table.
Where do you think you made the flesh golems?
To the next room.
Which one's the next one?
The next one is labeled nursery.
You percepting all these doors, or you just...
No, I'm just going into this one.
I honestly probably would have gone to that one even while he was going to the first one.
Okay, so you open the door.
Yeah.
The room contains the wreckage of old wooden cribs.
This just seems like a waste of resources.
Okay. There's nothing in here.
Is anyone else going in there, or is it just Jeff?
It's Jeff.
Okay.
He's opening the door.
He's doing this at the same time as I am, I guess.
Yeah, I'm over here then, I guess.
Okay, Matt, you're going to open that door?
That's
Sure.
the morgue.
You open the door.
Fly.
Yep.
A raven perches on the windowsill of an otherwise empty room.
Corvus?
The raven just sort of cocks its head and looks at you.
Flap your wings if you're one of those things. You know, with the people inside.
Just turns its head and looks at you.
Are you a real raven? I don't know what the to do at this point.
Caw! Caw!
Are you trying to ask if it's Raven or Ravenkind?
Yeah, that.
That's what he's trying to say.
Alright, be a dick. Is there anything I need to know about this room?
Well, I don't know. You going to go in and search it?
No, I'm asking the raven. I'm using my voice.
Oh, fair enough. Well, excuse me. It's just watching you.
Alright. Yeah, I'll go in the room.
Careful, those things bite.
As soon as you step into the room, you see the raven take flight and dart out the small window.
Well, that was weird. Now I'm perceiving like...
Roll perception.
Okay. Oh, 3.
You perceive nothing. Does anyone else do anything in any of the other rooms?
I'll check the nursery.
Were you going in this room?
No.
Davin, as you... Oh, go ahead.
Oh.
You can roll your perception.
22.
Okay. As you go around, it's just like everything else. It's just musty. Smells like this place hasn't been used. It's just empty. And something catches the corner, something catches the corner, in the corner of your eye, you catch something in the window. So obviously that room goes out and there'll be a window on this far side towards this side of the room, right? And for a second, you see a nun in white robes standing in the doorway behind you.
Okay. I turn around
and shriek like a little girl.
You turn
face it and...
You turn around and see an empty doorway.
Okay. So, nothing there. No.
No, you don't see anything in the doorway. Are
Okay.
you doing anything in the morgue with the bloody table? Okay.
No, the blood table was in the operations room.
Or sorry, operations room. Are you doing anything in the operating room?
There's literally just a table with blood on it.
Yeah.
But like, there's not. Is there blood like around the room or just pretty much on the table?
Just pretty much on the table.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm hanging out. Keep an eye out.
Okay.
So this is it?
I'll go down to the last room with Matt.
You see an empty room.
Hey,
The monk standing
there was a
in it.
raven in here, but it flew off.
13.
You do not perceive anything. It appears to be an empty room.
Okay.
Weird. Just like, I don't know if it was one of those people ravens.
You mean the Mardikovs?
Whatever.
Whatever you call them these days, I don't know.
Dicks.
This was fun.
Leaving.
Okay.
Is there another door out of here or anything?
No.
So should we camp here or what?
Oh, this was
Good.
beds.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's beds up here.
I mean, might give you
They're
nightmares.
horrifically awful beds.
Well, do we want to sleep here or, outside? Or in the other place with the creepy, cello player?
I'm happy enough outside. This place is gross.
Ugh.
But
But this place is defensible. Outside's not so much defensible.
That's why we take watches.
I need
You'd be real pissed off when one of those scarecrows comes to life.
an investigation roll.
From who?
Everybody.
Not me.
15.
15.
15.
I gotta remember to cast guidance.
So the 15s, you realize, the stairway would be here, right? So this is the room you came into, the L-shaped room. And the stairs are here. You all realize that there is a space here that you've not seen a door for. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, I go to investigate the
Sort
wall.
of like, for example, you see the cut of the stairs, right?
Yeah.
You get the sense that there is a room here. You've not seen a door for it.
Okay.
It's made of stone?
It is made of stone.
Okay.
Stone check?
I don't know how... Okay, my stone cutting is a bonus to history checks for stone.
Yes,
History check, you would be able to know if something like was hidden, right? Like,
Well, yeah, every other edition of D&D, it's been for finding secret doors. I don't know how I would...
I don't know how you would justify it here.
because you would know the history of hiding secret doors.
Sure. Roll me a stone cunning. It's not a very good stone cunning.
It's a 14.
You get this. You get the same sense once they all sort of say to Davun, "Hey, I think that there's a room here." You look at the mortar because they change the mortar depending on whether it's an interior and exterior wall. There clearly is a room there, but your 14 is not good enough to tell you if there's a secret switch underneath the wall, Scott. You know what I mean? But you do know that there is another room in this
He's
space.
got a giant axe and a lot of strength.
Do we see? Do we see like candelabras or anything like that? We could maybe intuit being.
I mean, that room was empty with a bloody table. This room there are no wall fixtures. There's no, it just looks literally like someone abandoned this upstairs 100 years ago and have done nothing to
That's
touch
the
it.
doors inside the bloody room.
Can we do a further investigation to search the wall for?
Sure, yeah. You can put your hands all over the wall.
I-
Knock
was
on
gonna-
it.
Yeah, I was going to say, can we take our time and take a 20 on it, or...
Sure, yeah, if you really want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can investigate for the next 15, 20 minutes and you realize that you're taking 20s, but I need something else.
What's taking 20s mean?
It's an old thing. You can't
look at things.
You can't really do it in this edition anymore, but the idea is that you would take enough time to roll a 20. If you search this room long enough, you would find where I had hidden $5, say.
Okay.
But you're taking time
that
to make
book.
your roll a 20. Yes, exactly. Everybody give me wisdom rolls.
Wisdom modifier.
Yes, roll an edge of wisdom.
15.
13.
13.
The 17 and the 15, it occurs to you that as you're sitting here and you're looking for all these secret doors, it occurs to you that you're only able to see... So you assume one side of the wall is exposed, right? To the exterior of the building. You can check one wall, which is the morgue wall and everything else. You can check the other wall because you can see it, right? You've not checked the third wall.
Oh, on out here?
If you realize that there could be a door if you went out on the palisade and came in.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Or we can just break the wall down.
Or you could break the wall down. Both options are...
Go ahead.
I'm going to go check the palisade.
Same as an option.
Go for it. I'll be back.
Watch out for scarecrows. They'll eat you.
I only had a brain.
Scarecrows line the abbey walls looking outward. They wear tattered chain shirts and carry spears with rusty heads. The courtyard below is blanketed in fog. And as you step out, you see a door all the way down to the other side where you saw Cloven and the bells. And as you turn to your left, you see a door.
Okay, I'll make my way over to that door.
Do you open it?
Yes.
Okie dokie. You open it. Bunk beds that have disintegrated with age lie in heaps along the walls of this moldy 30-foot square room.
Okay.
Great
I will
story.
check it out.
Roll me perception.
Take a 20. That's mine. You can roll it if you want.
There it is.
Nat 10.
17.
You do not detect anything.
Did you just buff yourself?
Yes. Cast guidance.
You didn't say it.
It's implied.
You detect even less of nothing. You don't see anything in this room.
Hidden room with nothing in it.
It's not a hidden room, it's just the way the architecture was. It's just another room should you want to hunker down.
Okay.
Down room, I like it.
Yeah.
Let's go there.
Well, let's block the door from the inside so nothing kills us and sleep. Thoughts? I'll give you a chance to get your spell that you want.
How far along in the day is it?
I mean, you guys went up here a little... I don't know. The sun is probably going down at this point.
Okay. Before I rest, I want to walk the palisade and just check out the grounds. See, we came in and saw the courtyard. Is there anything else around the palisade that you can see?
So as you walk the palisade, the other side of the abbey descends very rapidly. Like, it just kind of drops off. So, not really. I mean, it's fairly sheer down the other side.
Okay. Like, where...
It actually drops, like, 400 feet in, like, 50 feet of lateral distance.
Okay. Where's the palisade go around? How far around?
Not that far.
Oh, okay.
It basically just walks you in, like, what, 100-foot circle from the front door to the madhouse to the abbot's home and back.
Okay, so there's still all this back here that we haven't...
You guys were all told about it, but the palisade is just right here. You can tell from a distance that this is the garden, and when you walked in, I told you that there was a cemetery.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that didn't stop you from going downstairs and checking out the cemetery if you really want, but...
After the nun thing, I kind of do.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll go check it out.
Okay. You go downstairs. Perception check?
Noticing that he's been gone, I will go out and follow him.
Gotcha.
14.
You actually notice that the two people who escorted you in are sort of hunched near the gates. The actual gates, not the door to the abbey, not the, in the palisade, but there's a wall that goes all the way around.
Right.
The gates that we came through.
Right. And you notice that they're sort of like lumbering against the gates like they were before, and they sort of start hobbling their way over towards you.
Okay.
And you said you're following them?
Yeah.
Okay. You see this happen from a distance. They're just hobbling up towards you.
Okay. Do they look like they're coming to fight or coming to talk?
There's nothing in them that's particularly menacing. I mean, they don't move. They move erratically, but that's probably due to the fact that they're not whole.
Okay. I'm continuing on towards the graveyard.
They meet you as you're about halfway there. We'll say you're out of the door of the palisade at this point, and, you know.
I mean, my movement speed is considerably faster than it.
Well, yeah, but are you, like, in a breakneck run to get there? Or, I'm assuming if you're taking a general saunter, you are moving rapidly, but not excessively rapidly. Have you seen the Abbot?
Yes.
Where is he?
He was in his chambers.
Deception?
He was.
Deception?
It's not a lie.
It's teetering on a lie.
You got guidance. You still got guidance, right?
It's 100% truth. He was in his chambers.
Very well.
Can I ask you something?
He sort of turns to looks to the other one, and she looks at you. What do you want?
I want to know about you and the others here.
Why do you care?
'Cause he's an old softy.
Yeah, it's kind of my job.
As you come with that big sword, spear in your hand.
You've now arrived. If you'd like to join the conversation.
Yes, you're not.
Why is it your job?
A long time ago, I devoted my life to helping others.
And what makes you think we need help?
Well, that's why I'm asking. Well, I'm curious. It seems like the Abbot keeps you guys here free to roam around and do your thing, but there's a lot of others inside who aren't. What's the difference?
All of us are made the way we were intended to be made. Some need extra care.
Okay. Who takes care of them?
The Abbot.
I mean, where did all these folks come from?
They're family.
They're your family?
And he sort of turns and looks at the smarter one, and she kind of glares at him, and he sort of looks back at you without actually answering.
Okay.
Like literal family? Like you have all the same parents? Or the Abbot is your father, whatever, metaphorically, family?
He again looks to the more intelligent one, who just sort of glares and seems to refuse to answer.
Are you all happy here?
This time the growly one nods his head. He has made us perfect.
Oh, okay. So you're kind of in the same vein as his experiments with, I cannot remember the flesh column's name.
Vasilka?
Vasilka?
She is an abomination.
So not in the same vein of experiments.
She glares at you.
So what... I mean, I kind of understand the whole idea of what Vasilka is and how she's made. But how were you made?
The Abbot, he helped us.
How? I mean, he's obviously done amazing work.
Do we need to roll deception on that, Jeff?
Probably. It's more like rolling pity.
The Abbot heals us. And then the other one says, he made us perfect.
Jeff, we're all looking at you. This might be an inopportune time to put a Twix in your mouth. Never mind.
He'll just edit all of that out so that his response comes immediately.
Sounds like the wittiest motherfucker in the world.
This is like taking a drink in that game he was telling us about last week.
Oh.
He's trying to think of what to say. What are you two doing, by the way?
I mean, we were around on our phones for a minute because we don't know.
I guess we're just hanging out in that
We're
room.
resting.
We're resting.
Sweet.
Spooning, probably, for warmth.
Maybe.
Or other.
I mean, should we be rolling hit die to get hit points back? Or
I don't know. If you want
It's only
to.
been
What
a
time
minute.
of day was it? Was that established?
dusk?
It's dusk.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Wake me up from my walk.
Alright, I'll keep watch, I guess. Just hang out.
So, when you came here, I'm assuming you came here from outside. You weren't from the village.
They both just look at you expectantly.
What were you like before the Abbot made you perfect? I mean, were you human? Were you more kind of like beast? Or...
We were less than whole.
Right, but I'm trying to figure out what was added to make you perfect.
That's a really good way of phrasing that. Congratulations.
Were you made more like people, or were you made more like animals?
He used magics to heal us, to cure the wounds, to cure the sicknesses.
He seemed like the kind of guy who'd be really good at that.
Give me a religion roll, Jeff.
16.
There is nothing that you can think of, even for... an almighty being can do whatever, obviously.
Right.
But it occurs to you that this is... he was clearly supposed to be an aspect of the Morning Lord. And you're fairly certain that he was likely sent from the Morning... Like, there's no doubt in your mind that that was what you encountered. You encountered a spiritual being from the Morning Lord. But you also know that the Morning Lord, as compared to Lathander, assuming that they are similar gods, if not the same god, this is unbelievably profane based on what it is. Whatever it was that he cured them, quotation marks, is something very, very different. You can't imagine that this was approved by the Morning Lord, if you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, I gathered that much, but I was trying to glean more information about what it was so that maybe I would figure out if the spell I'm thinking of would work.
Don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
Pithur, do you have anything to add?
No. I was just letting him go down his road of whatever questions he was trying to figure out, because I really don't care about where these guys come from or what they were. Or...
You say he was in his chambers, yes?
Yeah, the chambers where you took us to meet him.
Very well. Come, we must go search him. Yes, we will find him. And they start heading back towards the door.
Okay.
What would you gentlemen like to do?
I want to check out the graveyard.
All right. They want to talk to you, Jeff. They can't find him. Haven't seen him. Haven't heard from him. Starting to get worried, perhaps.
Yeah, he's fine.
Stunted pine trees grow out of the rocky earth in the graveyard near the foundation of the Abbey's north wing. The windows of the structure are cracked with panes of leaded glass. Ancient gravestones burst from a thin crust of snow in the yard.
I like birth better.
Beyond the low wall that surrounds the graveyard, the ground falls away. The village lies 400 feet below, and the view is breathtaking. Carved into each gravestone is the name of long-dead priest or nuns. Brother Martek, Brother Valen, Sister Constance, Sister Lenora, etc., etc., etc.
Okay, so nuns stand out.
Perception checks from the gentlemen who are there.
14.
21.
21? Pithur, you happen to look down because this actually is a fairly large graveyard. And you notice that Davun is sort of inspecting each name. You kind of look a little wider. And as you look, you see in the distance one grave that tends to look a little different in the fact that it actually has roses laid at it.
Do they look fairly fresh?
They do.
I will go further inspect the grave.
As you walk over there, you see that this gravestone bears a 3-inch diameter sun-shaped indentation on its side. Engraved beneath the indentation is the word, well, the name, you assume it's the name of the person underneath the grave, Petrovna.
Davun, you want to come check this one out? Stands out to me.
Yeah. The indentation. Does it look like the symbol I have?
Similar. But I mean, like, if you were to, you've got the holy symbol of Ravenkind, like, around your neck, right?
Yeah.
Like, they look similar, but they're definitely not the same.
Not the same, okay.
I mean, you know, even Pithur, who's not a religious guy, can tell that the symbols on the sides of this, and this one looks different from the others, but some of the other gravestones would probably have, you know, markings on them. It clearly is an exceptionally large, you would think Morning Lord's symbol, but like I said, it's actually indented into the stone.
Okay.
Can I further inspect it?
Sure.
To see if it's, like, I don't know, movable? What am I rolling? Perception?
Yeah.
16?
You realize that, it's a gravestone. Like, you kind of lean on it a little bit, like you feel it give. It's not false that you can tell. Even with basic stone cutting, it looks like a gravestone. It's just got like I said, with the roses and the indentation, it just stands out above the rest.
So there's just the name that's on it?
Yep.
No dates or...
Nope, Petrovna.
Petrovna.
Who is, Matt, are you actually sleeping?
Yeah, I guess.
Roll perception at disadvantage. Lucas, roll perception.
Oh, I don't get advantage?
No, you don't get advantage.
Yep, I didn't hear
You just aren't at disadvantage.
Would it be
Nat
passive
20, 25.
perception?
You hear some stirrings in the courtyard.
Okay, I'll wake up the monk. Hey, there might be something going on in the courtyard. We should get out of here.
What?
Come on, courtyard.
What?
Grab your green hat.
Eggs?
Let's go.
You make eggs?
Yeah, they're in the courtyard. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
You look
we'll
in the
go.
courtyard?
We'll go look at the courtyard.
Yes, I see you rolled a nat 20. You didn't let me describe anything. You just woke him the up.
Well, what do you want me to do? All you did was say I heard some shit.
Hang on, I'm catching a hoppip.
And I said, whatever.
Got him.
Anyway,
Got him.
Do I see anything in the courtyard?
you see the two, Otto and Zephyric, leaving the other building.
Do they look angry?
They do.
I think we're caught, guy. Let's get down there, and I will head down to the courtyard.
Hey, what's up with Ig and Ook over there?
Are you jumping down, or are you going back inside? And...
I'm not gonna jump down and kill myself. Wait, can you carry me if you use Featherfall?
Can I?
No.
I would assume not, but you can tell him you can.
Just let go.
It was just a thought.
Here.
I'm assuming
It's like, here's how you do it. Watch.
How far
And you
down
just
is it?
How
push
far of a
Yeah,
drop
if
is
you
it?
ever
not
see
bad.
Jackie Chan go down
Is
in
it far enough
between
that I'm
two
gonna take
walls and
damage if I
slap the
drop
wall
down?
to slow himself
Oh, you
down?
may.
That's what slow fall
So
is.
that's what I don't want to do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's not...
I thought
it's-
I was always picturing it as more wushu, like I'm using my ki to soften my fall.
No, because
You're not like Neo, I don't think.
I think if you read it, it says you have to be adjacent to a wall because you're slowing yourself down.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't say that at all.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
right there.
Okay.
Beginning of fourth level, you can use your reaction when you fall to reduce any falling damage you
He
take
goes like
by
this.
an amount equal to 5 times your monk level.
He does.
Okay.
He goes like this. Flies.
It is a 15-foot drop from the wall to the courtyard.
You pussy,
Yeah.
you
From the
can
top
make
of the
that.
wall.
I'll take damage if I drop, right?
Pussy, you can make
I
it.
mean, depending on how poorly you fall 15 feet.
If acrobatics.
Knowing me,
I'm just asking if you're going back to the stairs or not. That makes a difference.
I jump.
Okay.
yeah,
So you-
I'll take the long way, but I'll dash or whatever I got to do to get down there
Okay.
faster.
Matt, you drop down off the side. Where is he?
I'm sorry, who?
What have you done with the abbot?
Your voice is weird.
There are two. Remember, I asked the same question earlier.
Are we in the middle of a conversation I don't remember starting? Are you looking for one of my compatriots?
What have you done with the abbot? We found the remains of the profane golem.
Yeah, we didn't hide that.
I have no idea where he went.
Deception, please.
How long is it going to take me to get down there?
At disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
That's really a lot.
Because
they know.
because he rolled an 8 and they didn't believe him. Now they found a body. They're really probably the body of his prized possession. They really are not believing you.
10.
Okay.
I mean, existentially, aren't we all on a journey?
Wow.
Fast talk, fast talk.
It lies to us. It lies to us.
Damn.
Mine. I don't have. I was gonna say my name is.
You don't have a name. My name is the monk.
I'm sorry. Do you two stains want to fight or something? 'Cause I just woke up and I didn't get any damn eggs.
Matt, you see one of them screech and run right at you. Roll initiative.
Just me?
Yes.
I'm not out there
Lucas
yet.
is on his way down.
Can we hear that?
Not yet.
15.
Okay. Lucas, you can also roll initiative because I need to know something.
Okay. Unnatural 20.
Okay.
I guess it doesn't matter if it's natural or not. It's still a 20.
Okay, Matt, it's coming at you, but you get to act first.
Great. I'm gonna hit the out of it.
Go right ahead.
Does a 10 hit?
It does not.
Okay. Does a 24 hit?
It does.
Okay, then that hits too. So I hit him twice.
Okay.
19 damage.
You run up and just whiff once as He nimbly dodges out of the way, but then you whop, and you feel bones break under your fists. 13 and a 15.
No and no.
You notice the other one is running for the door.
Which door?
The door to the madhouse.
Oh, already dead.
Now he's coming downstairs in the madhouse, right?
I am keeping that in mind.
Okay.
Sword in
Lucas, make me a perception check.
12.
As you come around the corner, you hear the doors fling open.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell someone, remember that corner I drew? You can tell somebody's getting ready to rush out around the corner. You have an action. Would you dodge out of the way, or would you stand in their way?
I would swing and stab the if I could see him.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Could be you.
It's not him.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, you just hear somebody running towards you. I'm like, I have a nosebleed. Do you have any tissue? And then you hit me.
Yeah, and
For a lot of damage, because sneak attack.
Slice your nose
going to
off.
help you.
I actually get sneak attack because I'm by myself. That is a 14 to hit.
Yep.
That's 6 damage plus
I thought that'd be 7.
Nope.
Plus
3.
7 damage. Thank you.
Plus
7
1 weapon.
damage plus 12 plus 13. So what is that?
20.
20. It's 20.
Round number.
I can't do math.
Oh.
We've established this for
Matt, it's your
3
turn.
years.
It's a good thing he never had to figure out Thaco.
If you want to do number crunchy 3 or 3-5, this is why I don't want to do that.
I want to watch him squirm.
I mean, what else
Teach
can
him
you do?
something.
Do I not get bonus actions on that or no? Go. That's fine. Go do your thing.
I moved Jack off.
You said you get an action.
You're correct. Go
To be
ahead.
fair, I said you can either dodge out of the way or be in the
I
way.
understood, and I got in the way and stabbed it.
That's not quite what I meant. When someone runs around a corner and you're in the way, you run into each other.
Crit fail 1,
Okay.
and then 27.
Both miss.
No, they don't. And then unarmed strike 12.
12 damage?
12 hit.
Oh, yes, 12 will hit.
Okay, so that's
2 hits.
16.
So you took a swing, it dodged, you hit him twice. He swung at you, and when he did, he overcommitted with the little dagger that he pulled out of his belt, and you just wrapped your arm around his neck and just snapped his neck and dropped him.
Man, I wouldn't incapacitate him. I'm gonna murder the little art.
You did more than you almost killed him on the first shot. So you definitely killed him on the second shot.
All right, well, whoopsies.
He just falls. Oh, I'm sorry.
Was this the?
Wake up.
This was the dumb one, right?
Yes, he's trying to he's trying to realign the vertebrae in his neck. You'll be okay.
I hope your brother doesn't see this.
Is it my turn? Or
Davin can fix it.
No,
Davin
they're
can
going at the
fix
lowest initiative order.
Okay.
Davin can fix it.
I don't want the stain of it on my soul.
He just stands there like Leisure being out, seeing Chubbs fall out the window.
What?
Nothing.
Right.
She's smarter.
Okay, yeah.
He's also bleeding.
That's right. Disengage for half your movement.
No. Full move.
Full action.
Action.
Yeah.
It's your action to disengage,
Okay.
and you get your movement doesn't draw attacks.
I think she can do it. She disengages
Mm-hmm.
and runs to the first door and swings the cell door open.
Can she have all those actions on a disengage?
Sure.
Are the doors locked?
They're just latched shut.
I thought you said they were padlocked.
No, they're
I
not
thought so,
padlocked.
too.
No, they're just cell doors.
Okay.
Door.
Let me see. Would you have... I will both of you a perception check. They're barred. They're...
So was it the first room where I looked and they had a shiny thing?
Yes.
Cool.
24?
16.
24 definitely gets it. You hear something. You definitely hear someone's scream suddenly broken as if their neck and or vocal cords were crushed.
I think the two morons might be in trouble.
You know, I bet they went back and found the flesh golem. Let's go.
So you guys take off. I'm going to say it's probably going to take you... Because that's a fair distance, but you can move pretty quickly.
You can pick him up.
I'm trying to look and see.
We always said we were going to do the Master Blaster thing.
Right?
I just want to see because
Aren't
you guys
you more
were
heavily
around
armored now than before?
Yes.
I want him to have two hand
My armor is
crossbows.
probably lighter now than it was before.
Okay.
I want him to have
I was
two
wearing
hand crossbows.
I was wearing
and ride
scale
you like
mail, and
brutes.
now I'm wearing a
Like
breastplate.
he's
Okay, so if you're
he's
there,
rocket.
it will take you 180 feet to get back into the courtyard.
Okay.
So at a full out sprint, that's still what? 3 rounds? For
If
you?
I double move, it's 2. No.
No,
If I
it's
double
still
move,
3.
It's still 3, yeah.
That's double move, it's 3.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you take off at a double move.
2 now.
Are you going to take off a double move?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be there. In
Some amount of time. Lucas, it's your turn.
4 rounds.
So, I'm Shaw.
Yeah.
How
She's
far
like
is she?
20 some odd feet down the hallway.
Okay, and she just boom opens up the door.
Yep.
I cast darkness as I'm backing out until I get out the door, and I'm slamming it shut,
Okay.
so she can't see me.
So you're going all the way back.
Wait, she'll open
I'm-
more doors.
I'm right by this door
Kill her
where she
before-
came in, right? Because she came in, I hit her right at that corner, and then
No,
she
you
went
hit her
down the
at-
hall.
You hit her at the farther corner. You would have to move back 25 feet to get to get to that door.
Well, I've got 30 foot of movement, so
That's
I can
fine.
get to that
You-
door,
all
and then
right.
I can go out and close it shut.
All right, Matt, as you are,
And then I thaumaturgically yell, "Help!"
I'm running after the one that was running away.
you now see Lestat standing on the doorstep, and he's
She
just
opened up the
closed the door.
cage.
I mean, I run past him. I kick the door open.
How far can you move?
40?
Are you double moving?
No.
Okay, so you can get just inside the door.
Done.
Okay, you're standing just inside the door.
Darkness lasts for 10 minutes.
So keep that in mind. Matt was at the top of the order. Roll initiative. That would probably help. The two of you roll initiative.
You can dispel darkness.
Did you see what that was? I think it was a
I want
4, so 6.
For now, they can't see us.
15.
So Lestat went. Monk went. Davin, this is your first round of running. Matt, perception check.
9.
I mean, I told him on the way in that she opened up the door. What the hell?
He hears another door opening. And you hear some screeching and wailing and other noises.
Can she see in the dark to do all that? Darkness is pretty thick.
It's a big hallway.
Darkness blinds everything, right?
Yeah, you can't see through it.
I mean, because what's your darkness sphere?
15-foot radius.
Okay, so if you put it on the door, it just barely reaches across the It would just reach across the hallway because the hallway's 10 wide.
Oh, it was 10, yeah.
Yeah. So, yes.
Did you cast it at the door that she opened?
Yeah, I
That's
cast it
what he
right
said,
on
yeah.
her. Yeah, basically.
So she'd have to run 15 feet through the darkness.
Yeah.
Yes. It is now... so Davin's done a round of movement. Pithur, you've now done your first running action. It is back to Lestat. You're standing on the stoop with the monk right in front of you.
I just tell him, hey, she's opening up all those doors. I don't know how many of those things are in there. We may be overpowered. You want to wait on the other guys, or you just want to dive in?
It's an awful lot for 6 seconds.
That took about 6 seconds.
Thank you. I speak quickly.
So are you doing anything on your turn besides speaking?
No.
Okay. Monk, it is your turn.
I'm ignoring him and going forward.
Okay. You turn the corner, because you can move 40, right?
See a big black cloud.
Yeah, so you get about 30 feet and you see a big black cloud in the hallway.
I stand there with a ready action to attack, I guess.
Okie dokie. We'll say they went that way. We may need to draw this hallway again.
At this point, it would just be smarter to stand outside the door because then you'd fall.
Yeah.
Unless somebody got to her before she opened
Oh.
all the doors.
There's another door on the other side.
Okay.
So, actually, doesn't
He
matter.
said they weren't locked.
Yeah, she's going to be.
But they were lashed from the outside. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, they were
killed
barred from the
her.
outside?
Yeah, they were
Okay.
barred from the
Yeah.
outside.
If somebody would have stopped her,
Yeah.
she couldn't have gotten more doors.
True.
We're gonna need to take a little break here at this right before we
Take
go.
a break for station identification.
Davin is going to go. You've now taken your second. Before Pithur's second, I need to redraw this hallway.
Yeah. My turn's not over, though. Last thing we did was I got right there.
Well, actually, I went ahead and moved forward in the turn order, but what were you wanting to do?
Yell, shut it off.
Well, he can't because it's not his turn, but yes. You know what, Matt?
Yo.
Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3.
2.
It's your lucky day.
Yeah.
You see something sort of familiar, howling, screeching, swinging a golden object at you.
So they can see through the darkness?
No. Darkness cuts that corner. So he's just swinging it from out of the fog at the first thing he runs into. Because they're feral and awful. As you see a pack of 3 of them come running out and just start flailing at the first thing they see that's in their way.
That's why I'm confused. I mean, how do they make their way out if they can't see a thing?
I mean, they can still walk.
No, I'm not saying that they're immobile. They just can't see anything. They don't know
Yeah.
which direction it is.
I don't know, probably towards the loud footsteps.
I can feel a
Or the guy yelling, shut it off.
Alright, sorry.
all the things.
Me for being illogical.
There's a wall. It's logical to go against the wall.
They're not that intelligent.
How do you know? You assume much, my Padawan.
I do.
What are you rolling for?
I'm hitting them.
Did you ready an action to hit them?
He did.
Yeah, I said. I'm
He
ready
did.
to hit whatever comes out at me.
Okay,
And
swing
you said
away.
It's my lucky day. You see one of them coming at you swinging a golden object.
Okay, I did not hear you say that. Swing away.
The answer to when you said, are you readying an action? Okay, does a 11 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so then that one hits as well. And then that
They
one
have
hits
the
as well.
intelligence of a common human, Lucas. Okay.
12 plus 15, 27.
You kill one, and you see his golden candelabra drop to the ground.
Cool.
I'll just roll 2 dice, because that will make it easier. First multi-attack. A 15 doesn't hit, but I bet a 19 does.
Yes.
And second multi-attack. Does a 16 hit?
That is my AC.
Okay, so 3 total hits. Is the damage all the same? If it is, that'd be really nice. It is. Sweet. They just come at you as balls of fists and fangs and fur. For a total of 12 damage, Matt.
Okay.
As just teeth and daggers, as just this is freaking Island of Dr. Moreau. It's just whatever. And you hear the screeching of many, 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 many more. It is Pithur's turn. Pithur, you are now running. Pithur runs. Lucas, it's now your turn.
Uses an
Yes,
action.
sir, Matt.
Sorry, I just had a question. When I was hitting that one, did it take all 3 hits to kill it? Did I notice? Like,
You gave me
maybe
your
on the-
damage. You gave me your damage in 2 lumps, so I don't know.
Well, it was 27, so let's say it was 9 each hit. Just average.
Then it would have taken all 3 hits to kill it.
Okay.
Using another action, does that get rid of this because it's concentration?
I don't know if dropping concentration. You just drop concentration, I believe. Yeah.
Yes.
Concentrate.
Right. So if I do something else, it drops. Then is what you're saying.
No.
No.
You just don't concentrate on it. You can drop that.
I'm trying not to drop it. I'm trying to attack.
Then you just
You run up and attack that one right there?
Right. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, can I attack and will that stay? Is my
Yes.
question.
Yes.
Casting
that's-
another spell that requires concentration will cancel that one.
I wasn't
And
sure
if you
what
get
dropped.
hit,
Taking
you gotta
damage,
take,
you will
You'll have
make
to
a
roll to
Constitution
see.
save.
Yep.
So I will hit the one there,
Sure.
or try to at least. Their AC isn't too high, but we'll find out. That is at a 9. A 9 plus a 7.
It's a 9er.
Probably a hit.
Yep.
4 plus what is 8? My calculator says 19.
Yes, that is the basic math.
Okay.
What was your duelist with sneak attack? Were you denied sneak attack at one point or no?
No, what do you mean? When
What do
I
you
hit
mean?
her, I get sneak attack by myself, which is what I had.
That's right. That's what the ability is.
Yes.
Never mind. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you do a large lump of damage.
Yep, and I disengage again without an up attack.
Monk.
Oh, me again?
Yep.
Excellent.
Probably hit the one I just hit if you want to kill it. Who was this guy?
Wasn't it?
I had, what, 19 to it?
Okay. No, they both
Which-
hit. Doesn't matter.
Which one are you hitting?
Well, can I roll my hits first and then divvy?
Well, really, you're supposed to attack, do damage. I tell you what happens.
I'll hit the uninjured one.
Okay.
Those are 2 hits. That is a big time hit. 6, 11 plus 15, 26.
You kill that one. Okay. Davun, another round. Pithur, it's not quite you yet. You hear more shrieking and wailing. Matt, make an opportunity attack.
Okay. I hit it twice. 3 times a lady.
You get 1 opportunity attack.
Oh.
You hit once.
Oh, you get 1 opportunity attack?
Yes, that's how it works.
Opportunity's not
Even,
You don't get a
even my
full
bonus? No.
You get an opportunity attack. How much damage do you do?
10.
Okay. So you reach out. Thanks, Jeff. And break that one's neck as it runs past you. 1 opportunity attack per round, yeah?
Per player, yeah.
You get 1 reaction per turn. So anything else that you have that requires a reaction, you can't use it since you used it for the opportunity attack.
That makes sense.
Like your slow fall is a reaction.
Mm-hmm. Which is so silly because I use it to jump off of things. So it's really more of an action for me, but...
Alright, let me mark down this obnoxiously big number. Down 3.
Gotta do it.
They all come rushing around the corner. Matt's already used his opportunity attack, but they can swing away at Matt. 4 of them can hit you at the moment?
Yeah.
16 hits, right?
Yeah.
2 hits. 3 hits.
You got all those temporary points.
Don't silver lining this. This was your up.
4 hits.
Okay.
It's actually not bad. 4 hits. 15 damage.
You halved my temporary hit points.
Did you gain hit points for killing those other 2 dying?
Yep.
Okay. Sure. 3 dying, I guess.
Matt, you hear a sound of another cell door opening.
Oh, hooray.
Our title track, Nocturne, provided by Sleep for the Weary off their new album, Nocturnes. To find out more about Sleep for the Weary, check them out on iTunes, SoundCloud, Facebook, and at sleepfortheweary.com. Join in the brothel conversation on Facebook. Questions, comments, and suggestions can be sent to between2crits@gmail.com. Like what you heard? Subscribe, share with your friends, and leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. Most of all, keep circulating the tapes.